This bitch. Okay, she doesn't carry. This guy carries. Oh, he definitely fucking carries. This bitch carries. Now I'm thinking about this. Does Kotal carry? He carries a little bit because of his command grab, I think. Because he has one of the best command... I think probably the best command grab in the game. Yeah, I think it's like... His other tools are good, but it just makes him good. It doesn't make him carry. Like, this is just amazing for him. Resets neutral, but it costs a bar. Stuff along those lines. But the... I don't even know how to say this. Mid command grab, and it's good because it ticks from so many things, right? So you can directly go and take your turn immediately after you've locked a string with a command grab because, you know, they anticipate a poke or something else, so they just block. But anyone can do that, okay. But then you can do standing 1 into tick, standing 1 tick, standing 1, 2 into tick. And he has options to complement if you guess wrong, right? It's not just a tick, it's a 50-50 now, because I might do this to you and get you. And this tick, not only is it a mid, but you have to jump, but look at this damage for a tick, for a command grab, 180, and then when I amp it, I drink your blood, and I get a damage buff. Okay, fair. You know, he ticks on down 1, ticks on... No, he does not tick on... Actually, I'm going to have to put her on crouch. No. No. So it's a four-way guess, essentially. Either he just goes raw and grabs you like this, or he takes from standing 1, or he takes from standing 1, 2. So that's 3, or from the poke. And if you guess wrong, you jump, you might get really punished, right? I had this attack, but if I had the other one, the con strike, whatever the fuck it's called, it would launch you, and then it's gonna be full combo city. So the command grab carries a little bit, not too hard, but a little bit. Okay, this bitch carries in 2 ways, in my opinion. So she carries obviously from the stomp. This has amazing tracking. You can delay it, so it has different speeds. I think you can delay it 30 different times, is what I heard. I don't know, but I think so. All right. So not only does she have that, but she can control where she wants to land. So now that is a pure mix-up. So it's a 3-way mix-up. It's either like behind, in front, on you, or delayed. So that becomes even more of a mix, right? In front delayed, backwards delayed. So this attack carries the fuck. And I think we really have seen people getting slapped by this online, even pros, so you know it carries. Another thing that people don't talk about that carries, in my opinion, is a back 1. This attack here carries a lot, right? Because of the frames. Because, okay, this one -2. Okay, so let's look here. This is the stagger, okay? And this is the completion. So there's a tiny pause, even though you see the animation of the arm go back, so there is some reaction you can have to that. But the problem is, the frames are so good, -2, that she can poke you real goddamn quick. You anticipate that, you're like, oh, no, she doesn't do it. Bang, she pokes you immediately. And now she steals her turn. And now when you're used to her poking or just completing, so you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until she does all that. I'm gonna take my turn back after she pokes on block. And then what she does is this. Right? She grabs you. So, yeah, her frames are great. The back 2 carries a lot, I think, in my opinion. You know what? Maybe not a lot. It carries, we'll put it at like medium carry. This carries a lot. Medium carry, I think, is fine. Alright, next. We'll talk about Rambo a little bit. Rambo, the only thing that I think carries Rambo a tiny little bit, he's not very good, is his Ford 4, sorry, his boot drop. This motherfucker gets carried. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. You know what? He does carry. Okay, first, so Rambo it's a character that, it's an honest character. There's some guessing game with this. This is like Aaron Black's annoying boot kick, right? But this one is right up close. So if he's been poking you the whole time and you're like blocking the low, eventually he does this, plus it's startup 19, it's gonna get you, and then it's charge. If he does another one, you get a crushing blow. Alright, so I think that's one way it carries him. And then, of course, he has all sorts of guessing game. Well, he has 2 guessing game, right? Because look at how much, it's completely unreactable. This, and I'm gonna say the carry level is like low because the damage is not high, and it's just a high which you can duck. But the difference between this and this is like, it's completely unreactable. Just 80, okay, fine, but unreactable completely. Because the same animation, the hands go up, the third hit, the hand goes up. Instead of poking you, he grabs you. All right, so there's that. Okay, this here. It's just, you're just guessing here. Is he gonna throw me like that? And of course, it's a high, you can duck it and punish him. So that's why it's kind of fair. Or is it the launcher? So it's a guessing game. Again, the level of carriness is very low, probably the lowest of them all, because it's all highs. Plus this, when he launches you, it's punishable. So it's a 50-50, but minus 30, you're gonna get punished. Someone has time to walk over and do a standing one. So it's just annoying, small level of carry. Now let's look at this motherfucker. Terminator. I think Terminator is generally fair. I know people are gonna get pissed at this, because when he's up close, yes, it's a mixed machine, it's just a guess, and he has amazing frames, right? Minus 7, you can do this and just keep it here. It's gonna be fine, even though it's minus 17, because there's a follow-up and there's a pause. See? Difference between this and this, there's a pause. So someone could be just ducking and waiting for you to do the follow-up. Or you can do something else, right? Then you can do this. That's a 50-50 now, because they're wondering, are you gonna go for the high throw, or are you gonna throw this and launch them? And this is quasi-safe, minus 11. Tiny little bit out of range. But yeah, so essentially he has an overhead starter and a low starter. Unreactable, this is 18 frames, this is 19 frames. So when Terminator is in your face, you're in serious danger. When he's like here, he really struggles, So I'm gonna say his level of carriness is probably low as well. Yeah, it's low, you have to work with him to make him work. Plus, like, the overhead is unsafe. This doesn't lead to a lot of damage. Of course, you can command grab. Not this one, there's another one. But you can still launch. And it's not safe, but it's almost safe. So I want to look back at BARAKA. BARAKA is fair, but except one attack. Well, we'll say 2, actually. And then we've talked about these ones. Garrus is not carried. Yes, Garrus is just strong. This guy's not carried. He has a command grab, but it doesn't tick. I don't think it does. I think it ticks from standing from down 1 only, right? I don't think it ticks from a standing 1 something. I don't recall. This bitch carries hard. So just to be clear, boys and girls, this is not me saying that this character is completely carried. I'm saying that a specific attack carries people to victory.